Alright, this video is here by special request. We're going to talk about the age-old debate about husbands versus wives when it comes to their scans. So earlier this week, I went over a set of brand new scans for a husband whose wife and kids have been under care for a while. And it was pretty quick for the wife to notice that his scans were better than hers. Now, we could just say that this is a fluke. He was just, in better condition at the time. But I gotta say, this has been a trend that has gone on since the beginning of our practice 13 years ago. So let's highlight a couple differences. So number one, us men, we just happen to be simpler beings. But in that simplicity, we're also unable to do a couple things that you women can really rock. The biggest one being growing humans. You can create new life. You can do so much more than we can do. And you do that because you have a very intricate and elegant endocrine system, aka your hormonal system. Do we have the same hormones? Yeah. Do we use them the same? No. So that's one piece of the puzzle, but kind of a big one. Number two, those little humans that you create, you also spend a long time recovering from having them, from holding them like this for endless amounts of hours, for nurturing them, for picking them up, for doing all of that stuff. And does it leave some wear and tear on your body? Yeah, it does. We learned in our pregnancy training many years ago that pregnancy is not just the 9 months that you're pregnant, but the 9 months of pregnancy and the 9 months of recovery afterward. Now guys, let's give you some credit. You do some hard work too. You've got your fair share of bumps and bruises and repetitive stress and all that stuff, but you're not playing it right in general. There's a few of you out there who are like dominating, but in general, listen up. In general, you tend to take a while to even take action. Like usually your wife is dragging you in and then you do your scans and then you beat her and then she gets upset. But even though you scored greater, here's where you really lose the battle. Guys, you tend to give up real easy. You get better scores, you're feeling better, your condition improves, and you're gone. Am I happy that you improved? Yeah, of course I am. But there is a lot to prevent because you don't have a good track record. There's a reason that women outlive us. They're more consistent with their care. They're more proactive with their care. They pay more attention to it. There's a lot that they're really beating us on. So I don't really care if on the short term, your scan scores are better because they're crushing you in the long term. This video wasn't intended to beat up on the guys, but take a hint. Follow your wife's directions. If they've been doing something consistently and it's working for them, it'll probably work for you too. Take a page out of their book. Be proactive about your care so that you can live your life as long as you want, as fully as you can, to run, jump, play, whatever you're gonna do it at your best. So I hope that clears up a little of the differences of the scan scores. And unless something changes, I don't see, the women winning the short-term battle, but they're certainly crushing the long-term. If you've got any questions, put them down below. I'd love to answer them for you. If you happen to be one of those couples that I'm talking about that you've seen scores or each other's scores, tag each other in the video so you can see it. And the women really tag those husbands because they could use a little wake-up call at times. See y'all later. Bye.